What's up, everyone? Jamie Say here, back again with some more WWE Champions content. And this time around, we have a new trial character that we are going to do some gameplay on. It is the Undertaker, the Ministry of Darkness. We've got his trial character at 6-star bronze, so we are going to take a look. We have 4 movesets for you. And seeing as his trial tour has 4 nodes, we are going to run each moveset once against a different opponent. So let's take a quick look at the Undertaker first up. So he is an Attitude Era Chaotic Showboat. Trainer ability at 26k. Power gems generated from moves will add 50% more damage on each attack. And black moves will start with 2 more MP. Links, he has the Ministry of Darkness link for matching black gems charge moves of that color by 2 more MP, and the Attitude Era link, so gems do 10% more damage, and he just has the standard set of gear. Move set. So our first move set we are going to go into is going to be the finisher. 10 MP. It's his yellow one. Deal 3,305,372 damage. Yes, that is 3.3 million damage. And choose 10 gems to make into purple gems and pin the opponent. Purple one is the choke slam, 6 MP, deal 173,593 damage, and choose 7 gems to make into yellow gems. And yellow 2 is the guillotine leg drop, 8 MP, deal 291,039 damage, and force your opponents to skip their turn for 2 turns. So, plain and simple, it's just going to be a skip turn recycle, nice and simple first move set. Entourage, we are running with Xavier Woods for purple, start with 4 more MP. We are loading out on yellow finisher damage, so we have Mutant Valor for 150% more, and we have K Quick for 30% more. And then we have Motu Ray for purple gems doing 6,700 more damage. Obviously, at 21k, Ray does 12,000 more. So I have every intention of getting him up for the next talent up to the 21k for that 12,000 damage. But in the meantime, we have 6,700. Just to go into the strat quickly, it's nothing special. I've got a Rainmaker. I've got 1 set of takedown, 1 set of takedown 2. So this is going to be certainly not as much as it could be because as you can see, my metal bits are not exactly high at the moment. So I don't have the bits to get the medals I want sorted out. So we are running on 74% for all moves and 93% for yellow, and we are running 21% for most of our gems, 27 for purple, 35 for green. Right, so let's get into the first match. So the first tour match is against Lex Luger. And let's see if we can stun his ass into the floor. And also see just how much damage this finisher is doing. So, we're going to start up with the choke slam. Wow. 11.7 million damage on the tombstone. And that's not even close to what I could get it if I had the metal bits and a move damage strap. So we'll lay out 2 sets of 3. We'll stun him, not that it even needs it. And then we can generate purples, blow up a nice chunk of the board. $12 million damage, and he is not getting up from that. In honesty, it almost seems it probably actually is almost pointless to run that as a skip turn setup. However, obviously, if you are running 6 bronze, that could come in handy against 6 silvers. But what I am going to do, because I've actually just had a thought on a 5th move set, which hadn't occurred to me until now. So we're going to take a quick look at this one. So we're going to drop out the guillotine leg drop. We're going to bring in the back body drop, which is, I believe it's purple 3. So it's a 6 MP purple move, deal 242,283 damage, and make the center column into crossbreak gems. So obviously, once again, we're going to keep with the move damage because that is the biggest part of this setup, but doing it this way allows us to, instead of stun the opponent, we get a center column of cross breaks, and we can use the finisher to literally destroy the board. So we'll do exactly the same as before. 2 sets of 3. This time we will put out the cross breaks and use our 11.7 mil damage finisher and literally just chuck purple all down the middle and say goodbye to the board. And that was 12.3. So not a huge amount of difference in honesty. Obviously, I could have put the rest of those purple gems down for a little bit extra. But there's a extra little bonus move set we can use. So we will move now on to Ken Shamrock. And my next setup. So this one, again, similar. This is going to be the 6-star move set. So bringing in the other purple moves. So we drop out the back body drop. We bring in old school. Another 6 MP purple. Deal 167,942 damage. And choose 2 columns to make into multiply gems of strength 9. Again, not going to mess with the entourage on this one. So obviously, you could potentially drop out someone like K Quick and go for a more gem damage base. You could change your strap setup for gem damage if you wish to. But when you're doing 11 mil on the finisher, it almost seems pointless. So let's see what we can do with Shamrock with this setup. So it is, once again, more of the same. We do get ourselves 2-3 matches to load the finisher. This time we lay out our 2 columns of multiply gems. In this case, we want to pick up as much yellow and purple as we can because this is our this is our highest damage gems. Strength 9. And then we're simply going to lay out... Can I do the whole... Have I got enough? Oh, one short. Okay, so what we'll do then is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and we'll pick up some spares. And just a match there for the hell of it. 2 row breaks, and that's completely knocked him out. And unfortunately, because Scopely have fixed, air commas fixed their error, we can't tell exactly how much that did because it knocked him out. which is annoying. So Scopely, obviously, if you're listening, we would love to have that back because it makes it a lot better to be able to see when you're making content exactly how much damage you're doing. But I mean, Shamrock had 14.3 million health, so it's at least the best part of that. So, on to another move set. We are going up against Scott Steiner this time. This one we are gonna mix it up a tiny bit. So now we are going away from the tombstone. This is another 6-star move set. It's triple purple. Um, Obviously, in this case, you would be looking more to do gem damage. So we are going to mix up our loadout. Yep, that's fine. So, Entourage, this time round, we are starting with Woods again for more purple MP, and then we are going pure gem damage. So we've got Drew, Zombie Drew for 6,700 more purple, Motu Ray for 6,700 more purple, and Hall of Fame Undertaker for 12,000 more yellow. I don't need to go through the moves as we've seen them all already. So let's go and face Big Papa Pump. And then after this one, the last move set, we will be bringing in 3 completely new moves. So on this one, we want the cross breaks out first. Then we want our multiplies. We again want to pick up as much damage as possible, so we're going to take as many yellows and purples as we can. And then making sure to leave at least 1 purple multiply. But as it's only 7, we will we can do that, and then we will look to pick up some extras for the extra damage. And that did 3.3 million. So goes to show there is a huge difference. That finisher is just beyond ridiculous for move damage. Certainly brings move damage back into the current meta, which has been predominantly gem damage. And it is pure rinse and repeat from here. So we'll put the cross breaks back down the middle again. We'll go there and there. Yep, we've got purple. That's fine. As I said, need to make sure we're picking up at least 1. That, there, and there. It's another 3.3. So this is certainly going to be a slightly slower build. Obviously, if you deck it out for gem damage on the strap as well, you can vastly improve on what I'm doing. In this case, let's try and take out as many. Well, obviously we can only take out 4, but let's take out the jug gems from Steiner as well. There and there will do. Make our 4 match and pick up. Not red, we want green. No, we don't want that green, or we're not going to get. So we'll take that one instead. That'll do. Got him down to 5.7. He uses the jugs to kick out. Also, as you may notice just here, Scott has one of the new move types. We will get a bit more into that with the Undertaker's last move set. Obviously, in the last short while from time of recording, we have had the announcement of the 3 new move types for champions. They are the reversal move set, there's the hardcore move, and there is the combo move. Let's not take out anything we don't want to take out without concentrating. It's another 3.2, and this one should keep Steiner down. So, yep, certainly with the way we are set up purely for move damage, that was a slower move set, but I do still believe that will do very well if you are set up with your strap for gem damage. So, with that done, let's move away from the finisher and the purples, and let's go take a look at the other 3 moves we haven't seen yet. So this is going to be a full restock of moves, bringing in the 2 reds and the Undertaker's special move, the reversal, his new move type. So, move set for this one is the red the red submission, 7 MP, generate 44 random submission gems and do 595,555 damage for 4 turns while submissions are on the gem board. Remaining subs turn into protect gems of strength 180,155. The big boot, another red 7 MP, deal 180,633 damage, and choose 1 gem to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gem. That will deal 180,155 bonus damage for every protect gem on the countdown. On every countdown turn, and increase your yellow MP at the end of the countdown. And then the flying clothesline, 4 MP yellow, deal 1,008,557 damage and increase your red MP by 7. And then the new reversal portion of this, so it grants it a second ability. So if the opponent has generated at least 1 countdown gem, then deal 252,138 damage and steal 49 countdown gems. So if your opponent generates but 1 single countdown, you will steal an entire board full of however many countdown gems have been generated. Which, while very situation specific, is extremely useful. So, obviously, excuse me. What we are looking to in this one, obviously, we are going to be using the jug gems to do damage for every protect gem, and the protect gems are going to be generated from the submission. So, complete new loadout for this one. We are going pure damage on sub. You can, of course, obviously do damage for protect gems as well. I'm going to run sub damage on this one. So we are now doing 1.6 million damage for each sub turn, and that is now for 5 turns, running with Striker Shayna for 50% more damage, Striker Austin for 50% more damage, Powerhouse Lashley for 50% more damage and an extra turn, and of course Shelton Benjamin for 20% more sub damage. So let's take this for a spin against Goldberg or Streakberg. So we are loaded because I have max perks. We are instantly loaded. Obviously, if we weren't, you would be looking to probably start with a yellow MP. So probably Kofi. We'll use this to charge both of our reds. We're going to lay out the jugs first, or jug in this case. There's only one, and then bang out the sub. Now, obviously, if you went for a setup in the sense of doing damage per protect gem, you would probably look rather than sub damage, you'd do protect gem damage and look to potentially even reduce the number of turns on the sub to leave as many as possible. Obviously, our sub between the sub and the damage for the protects, we have Streakberg dead to rights. So let's just reload that sub and put him out of his misery. Gets me my 125 shards. And let's have a quick look. What health was that for Streakberg? That was 11 mil turn one with the sub and protect gem damage. So yeah, Undertaker is. I mean, the best way I can describe him is he is a Swiss Army knife because you can do a lot of different ways to do damage. You've got sub, you've got protect gem damage, you've got cross breaks, you've got multiply gems, you can stun, you can do huge finisher damage. This guy is gonna be a big favorite for a lot of players, I think. But yeah, in the meantime, that is going to be the end of this gameplay preview. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Please feel free to let me know in the comments if there's any other move sets you think I missed, what you think of him. And in the meantime, guys, keep jamming and have a nice day.